Hey everybody, it's Jazz Santi, and as you can see, I'm trying to look, not with just the hat and these very bug-eye sunglasses. Anyway, I'm gonna be doing a review today, and it's gonna be a comic book review. And since this is my first book I read today, I'll be doing the new Transformers Spotlight book of Blaster. So this is by no means me stealing the thunder of Kal-El Prime. The fact that how he did his reviews really inspired me to try doing comic book reviews. So I'm gonna try this out and see how it goes, and depending on you guys' reaction to the review, I'll decide whether I want to keep going at it. Well, one second. Sorry about that. Had to pick it up. All right. So in this book, Blaster is more of the voice. He's called the voice of the Autobots, of the Autobot army, in the sense that he broadcasts a message to all the Autobots who are on who are in battle or in the battlefield. He just gives these like very like we'll say he's like the pep of the one bot pep rally. He just gets them riled up. He gives these speeches that makes you wanna, okay, we can do this. We can defeat the Decepticons. He's got that voice. That's what it's. Hence, he's the voice of the Autobot army. All right. So what happens is we see Blaster in space, floating in the middle of space. Basically, he's been attacked and left for dead. He's picked up by an alien ship, and these aliens take him to the Autobot command hub, which is where Silverbolt, who is the operational commander, he receives a message from them. They get Blaster, and with the help of Perceptor, they fix him up, and he doesn't remember who attacked him. For what we got was that he was doing a broadcast, and when he was about to broadcast to the Autobots, he got blindsided and was attacked there and now. I mean, right there and then. We find out that there is actually, they believe there is a traitor amongst the Autobot ranks who attacked him, and this has left Blaster really upset and doesn't know if he can be the voice of the Autobots anymore, because he now has a very hard time trusting his fellow Autobots. He said in the book that he trusted these Autobots with his life, but now he can't trust anyone. So with the help of Perceptor, they narrowed it down to 4 likely suspects: Mirage, Mirage, Inferno, Beachcomber, and one second. And we want to do this, okay. And Blue Streak. There we go. So those are the 4 Autobots that were around that Blaster's area when he was attacked. So what he does, he first tries to broadcast again, but then he's attacked yet again. But this time he saw the attack. Well, he didn't see the attack, but he was able to move and try to attack, but the attacker left. So what he with the help of Perceptor, he did a recording. You know, he wanted to get the attacker to come at him again. So he does another broadcast. You know, he's become the voice again to rally the troops, but to also get the attacker's attention. The attacker grabs, I guess, some sort of grenade and throws it in the area where he does the broadcast, and it just basically destroys that area. In which that case, there's an airlock that closes everything, and the attacker thinks Blaster's dead, but in fact the recording was done earlier and was just a playback. When we find Blaster, behind the attacker, and he confronts the attacker, which is actually Beachcomber. Beachcomber is actually the traitor. Um, so he's asking, why did you do that? And then Beachcomber is acting very strangely. He's saying he had no choice. He didn't want to do it. And right there we get a laser fight. You know, Beachcomber is just trying to shoot down Blaster, and he keeps saying he's sorry and you cannot escape. There's only one way for this to end. Either I kill you or you kill me. So Blaster's hiding. Beachcomber can't find him, and Blaster's asking him, since I am gonna die, why don't you tell me, why are you doing this? And we find out that Beachcomber was actually captured by the Decepticon Soundwave, and he tied him up, and he showed Beachcomber this little insectoid-like robot, which he called Bombshell. So this could be the actual Bombshell, but it's like the size of an insect. So Bombshell, he let Bombshell onto Beachcomber's head and like fooled around with his head. I'm guessing that was some of the power he had in the cartoon. Not too sure. He can manipulate and control them and do whatever he wants to do. What he wants to do with the bots he controls. So that's what Beachcomber is doing. He has no control over himself, and Blaster's trying to talk to him, but then Beachcomber points his blaster in his face. Well, Blaster himself, he drops his gun and he tells him, "Who are you?" He's doing this emotional, very touching speech to Beachcomber. At the end, he's asking him, "Who are you?" And Beachcomber, with all his might, throws the gun down. He says, "I am me." And then when that happened, he just collapsed to the ground. In which case we see Silverbolt with a bunch of other Autobots come, and then after that, Beachcomber is in some sort of stasis lock or something. He's in a big liquid tube, I guess, to be to heal or something. And Blaster's asking Perceptor how's he doing, and he says that Beachcomber is not doing good. The whatever hold Bombshell had on him ruptured when Beachcomber resisted, and so he doesn't know when Beachcomber will come out of that stasis. So in the last panel, Blaster says that before this war is over, he's gonna find Soundwave, and the only voice he's gonna hear, the last voice that Soundwave will hear, is gonna be his voice. So that's how the story ends. The story was really interesting. It really showed that Blaster he's got such a prominent role in this war, and whatever he says is very encouraging and very you can understand and you can follow what he says. So that's about it. If you haven't picked it up, it came out today. I suggest you get it. It's a really good read. And that is it for this review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you like it, you didn't like it, leave a comment, and I'll read the comments and see if I'll do more reviews like this. Alright, so this is Jazz Santi saying, see you guys later.